What's up, guys? Coming to you. Want to talk to you about December previews. All right, so I hope everybody's doing well. I meant to do this last week, but as you might know, last week was crazy for me, and it kind of slipped my mind until tonight. Actually, I almost forgot to go to the comic book store at all tonight because it's like, oh wait, man, it's Wednesday. So, yeah, fun times. Been a pretty crazy month, and this month's even getting crazier at work. So I'm always tired, but I'm trying to be here, and I am about to cut this light on so you can see me better. Woo! Boom. Alrighty, better. All right, so hope y'all doing well. I'm just I know I'm a little bit late with the previews, but there's still a lot to go over. So we'll go through Marvel first, just because I'm a DC fan, so save the best for last, right? So, all right. So first off, we've got the big wedding. Now, this is the wedding that we've been waiting for right here. So, now, I mean, I was looking forward to, the wedding of Kitty Pryde. I thought it was about time that those two got together, but then they didn't get together. I'm like, what are you doing, Marvel? And I even bought the DC wedding for some weird reason. So there's that. Actually, funnily, that's a word. I've actually got the Justice League wedding special right here beside me. Lewis gave me this book. It's a Black Canary and Green Arrow. Great books. Anyways, so we're all excited about this one. This is a even better wedding, I think, for Benjamin Grimm, and he's finally getting married. So we'll jump into this. First, we got X-Men: The Exterminated #1. As if there's not enough X-Men titles, we got another one, and they're all gonna die. Okay. I'm not too. I guess I try not to be so pessimistic in general. I'm very much an optimist, but Marvel just doesn't have my trust right now. So I don't just run around and pick up random X-Men titles. And if anything, I feel like there's probably like a huge audience that will buy anything X-Men, just like there's a huge audience that'll buy anything Spider-Man or anything Batman, So DC and Marvel just pump out a whole bunch of it, whether it's good or not. And that's my theory. I don't know. I could be wrong, but anyway, so we got #5. It's going to have the big wedding. They've got a couple little variant covers that apparently are remastered versions of Kirby's writing, so that's pretty sweet. Try to get a little closer. You can kind of see some of the writing on there. Looks like he's detected trying to see if there's a mine in there, and it says "From your admirers on Yancey Street," so that's pretty funny. And then Alicia there is being posed. And then I don't know if this is a separate issue or if it's the same one, but they've got a wedding special, which looks really cool. I really like that cover. So that's neat. You got the whole Fantastic Four family behind them, and so that's really awesome. I will say there's a variant here with it's hard to tell in this light, She-Hulk. And I'm like, why does every Fantastic Four variant have She-Hulk on it? Like, I know I have one of them, and I think there's been at least one more, and now there's going to be a third one. So I'm just like, I like She-Hulk, and I think it's a really great cover, but why is she on everything Fantastic Four, but never in the issues themselves? Like she was in issue 3, but still, I'm just like, why is she, maybe it was 4. I was like, why is she in this thing again? You know, she hasn't really done anything with them. I don't know. Anyways, I saw and I kind of moaned. No, yeah. Gail Simone's writing or co-writing with Dan Slott, and that's I'm like Gail Simone, the lady that kind of ruined Plastic Man. Well, she didn't ruin Plastic Man, but she wrote really terrible. So, ugh. Anyways, and here's another cover for Fantastic Four #5. There's a lot going on in there. I kind of like the simplicity of the wedding. I really like that one. But I don't know. You kind of have like them kissing in the background, so I'm guessing that we're gonna get something more than just a wedding in this issue. Just a thought. Anyways, variant cover by Alex Ross. Apparently, there's a big poster in there. Looks like that, so that's cool. All right. So we've got a whole bunch of $1 comics coming out for the Fantastic Four. I assume for the wedding. I got these 3 today, so these are out and in your stores. So go get them. I haven't read them, but they're all reprints of old Fantastic Four. So yeah, it looks like issue number 2, 8, 15, 18, 20, 35. 36, 53, 62, and 65, all from 1961. So that's pretty sweet. I'm guessing because issue number 2 might be right after that one, because that's issue number 1. But I don't know. Okay. Then we got X-Force. Again, you know, I might be into the old X-Force, but you know, I don't trust Marvel at this time. We've got Killmonger. I didn't even know he needed his own comic book, but apparently he does. Yeah, whatever. So apparently there's 5. That's a 5-issue run. You know, whatever. Then we have Seasons Beatings. And we have, I guess it's a Deadpool story. So the most wonderful time of the year, and certainly the most eventful, as this cast of Marvel heroes will soon find out as they engage in wacky hijinks to save holiday season, whatever. So I see Spider-Man. I see a bunch of spider people and Deadpool. So yeah. All right, then we got Winter Soldier #1. I saw this today. I didn't pick it up. I mean, I was already buying a whole lot, so you know, couldn't really do too much. All right, so one that I'm really excited about. We're getting a Defenders, and each character in the Defenders is getting their own. So I picked up both of these today. That's pretty exciting. They only had one more. Brandon only had one issue with Namor left, so I picked that up. It was a weird variant. I was like, whatever. But this one was a cool cover. I like that one. I was told by one of the guys in there, he's like, that Immortal Hulk Defenders #1 is the best comic I've ever read. I was like, okay, we'll see. You know, it's going to be hard to top my other one that I did a video on. But yeah, so we'll see. He's a big Immortal Hulk fan, so he's been reading the Immortal Hulk series, so we'll see. And then we've got Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer also get their own Prelude title. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And then Defenders #1. I don't know if this comes out this month or if it's next month. I guess if it's in here, it's got to be this month. It must be at the end of the month. But that's one thing about Marvel Marvel is that they don't put what's it called? They don't put the dates that they're going to be released in their previews, which is kind of annoying. DC does that, and I can tell you how much the book's going to cost. Well, I mean, they have that in here too, but it also tells you what day it comes out, so you know which day of the week, and you can kind of estimate how much it's going to cost you when you go to the comic book store every day. So that's pretty sweet. Anyways, Chip Zdarsky wrote Namor, so that's pretty sweet. I've enjoyed him on everything else, so I'm sure it'll be good. I don't know if this series is going to be only the Defenders, or if each of those four is also going to have their own subsequent titles. But I have a feeling that it's just going to be the Defenders, and those are preludes to it. So we'll see. You know, it's kind of sad because, you know, I like Chip Zdarsky. He's my favorite Marvel writer right now. All right, so we got the Superior Spider-Man, which it looks like he's got some form of maybe the Iron Spider suit. I don't know. They don't look metal. They look wooden or spider-like. So I don't know. I'm interested. The cover looks really good, but I don't know. You know, it's hard for me to spend money on Marvel these days, especially since, you know, I don't have a ton of money. But all right, one that I'm really excited about, Spider-Man #1 with Miles Morales. Dude, I'm stoked. I love Miles Morales. I've liked him. I like him better than Peter Parker. If you've seen my video with me and Lewis give our top 10 Marvel heroes, he's in there, and Peter Parker didn't even make the list. But some guy named Saladin Ahmed is the writer. Never heard of him. He supposedly wrote Black Bolt, which I didn't read, but I haven't heard anything good about it. But, you know, they say it's the best series, 2018's best new series. But then again, you know, 2018 isn't over, so I don't know how they go their way. But anyways, I'll give it a shot. I love Miles Morales. I'm pretty excited about it, so we'll see. Just kind of a cool look on the cover there. I have all the. I think I have most of the run that came out a couple years ago. I don't think I have the whole thing, but I've got a lot of it. By the way, a couple people joined. Welcome. I'm just doing previews for December. Maybe a little late since some of them already came out, but at least you'll know what's coming. Let's see here. We've got some more Spider-Geddon stuff. Spider Force, Spider Girls, and Spider-Geddon. I will say this guy looks pretty cool. I love me some Spider-Ham. So I might like me some Spider T-Rex or whatever that is. Looks like a Velociraptor, Spider Velociraptor. I'd read that series. I'm not reading that series, the Spider-Geddon series, but you know, it's just a little too much for me. I can watch like an episode or two with the Spider-Verse, but after a while, it's like I'm more interested in the individual characters than like the whole force thrown together all the time. But that's just me. We've got Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, and Spider-Geddon Handbook, whatever. I don't know. It's kind of a cool cover though. Then Spider-Gwen. I'm doing this series because I love me some Spider-Gwen. Just a great character, great concept for the character. I love it. And I really enjoyed the first issue. It was really excellent. It was really excellent. I haven't read the second one. I've had it for a few days, but I've been slow on the reading this week. Typhoid Fever, Iron Fist. I almost called him Iron Man. I love the look. He looks awesome there. But I'm hesitant. You know, Marvel's got me not trusting them. And I don't have a lot of money. So $5 for another book. I'm just like, well, I might as well stick with the tried and true for now. We got someone else on. Welcome. Infinity Wars #6. I'm not sure what this one's about. I guess they're doing the Infinity War story again. I don't know if it's a remake or if it's more about the book or another war about the Infinity. I don't know. We've already had the Infinity War, so I'm just curious. But they've got some of the Infinity Warps and Infinity War side stories going on there. That's Fallen Guardian and I don't know what that one is. It's just random people. Then we've got Sleepwalker and Ghost Panther. Those are the Infinity Warps, I think, or just Infinity Wars. And then it looks like coming out the actual Infinity War book, #1. So no idea what that's going to be about. They don't put anything. It says what comes after Infinity. Nothing, because Infinity doesn't end. That's the whole meaning of Infinity. So whatever. I know what they're getting at. What comes after the Infinity War. But that's not what they said. All right, and then we get like 1,000 Uncanny X-Men titles. So I'm not doing any of these. Although when I first saw that, I was like, "Is that Jesus?" Like in the Uncanny X-Men, I'm like, "No, that's some weird guy." Marvel Knights 3 and 4. Haven't read this. I've heard mixed reviews about it. I've heard the old one was really good. Then we got this super weird cover for Iron Man. And they have to emphasize that it's Tony Stark Iron Man. It's not just Iron Man, it's Tony Stark Iron Man. Oh, wait. I didn't know that there was another Iron Man. Anyways, just a weird cover. And then we've got just another weird cover. Where we got She-Hulk and Thor. And yeah, that's not weird at all, right there. So whatever. Maybe y'all are into Avengers. I don't know. But let's see. I almost got this one because I thought this was a really cool cover. It's out today, Immortal Hulk #10. That looks really interesting. I love the details on the Hulk. That's really cool. But also the green flaming orb thing. I don't know what that is. So, and then we've got Captain America #6. Yeah, I don't know much to say about that one. Let's see here. We got Champions. I don't know anybody that's reading these, but whatever. I got the first few Champions with this current team, and it was it Mark Waid who was writing it? And I just got so bored. Like there was so much potential for some of the characters, because like I've always thought, and maybe some people will disagree. Well, Miles Morales was the main reason I got it, but it also has Kamala Khan, and I think she has a lot of potential, but nobody's really written her well. And then I didn't really care for the Hulk here. The new Hulk, he was kind of lame, not funny at all. But he kind of reminded me a little bit of Beast Boy, I guess. Because I mean, every teenage team-up book really is just trying to get the magic that was in Teen Titans, or the new Teen Titans, I should say. And so, yeah, and it looks like it's got the Wasp in here. I don't know why she would even be in there. She's an adult. Anyways, I will say this: these creatures are kind of cool. These lizard people things, I think that's pretty neat. It doesn't make me want to buy the book, but it says the Champions in Weird World. Okay. I wonder if that's like Funny World or something. I don't know. Okay. That's a DC Terrifics reference, I guess. All right, so we got a holiday special here, and it's $5. That was out today. I thought about getting it, but I was like, I don't care, whatever. Then we got the prelude to the new Avengers movie, Untitled Prelude, and then Thor #8. So, and I assume it's the actual Thor and not Lady Thor, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. Then we got West Coast Avengers. Lewis is rolling around in his grave with that series out, but whatever. All right, we got more Spider-Man. Actually, I think these are variant covers. These are really cool for the movie promotion that are coming out on different issues. So we got Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. That's going to have a variant, so I'm looking for that. Then we got Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #3, 1-3. And then we got Venom #9. And then we got Amazing Spider-Man 11. They all have different covers. And yeah, so that's pretty sweet. Then we got this Amazing Spider-Man. I feel like I would love to read these, but I don't have a lot of money, and I haven't heard a lot of great things about Nick Spencer. And I tried reading a couple Spider-Man series with Marvel, and I just didn't really enjoy it. So we got Spider-Man, Deadpool, and Venom. I picked up this series at the beginning, and it quickly got really boring. Like, I just wasn't interested at all. I don't know. Black Panther versus Deadpool. I think that's a pretty interesting concept. But I'm not picking it up. Maybe later. Is that the Hobgoblin on there? I think that's pretty interesting. Anyways, and then we got Ironheart #2. That comic book nobody wanted, but I will say I'm glad that she's got her own book now. At least she's separate from Iron Man and not actually Iron Man, even though she's not a man, she's a woman. So Iron Woman. Ironheart works great. It's good that she has her own book so that she can become her own character finally, and not just be, in the shadow of somebody else. All right, then we got the Punisher and Black Panther. So that's pretty sweet. Those are coming out. I like the covers, not really buying it. Old Man Hawkeye. I think that's a trade. Yeah, that's volume 1. And then we got number 12 here. I thought Old Man Hawkeye wasn't more interesting than Old Man Wolverine, just because I like the character better. And I almost got it. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. Then we got these Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, the Wasp, and Unstoppable Wasp and Miss Marvel. So yeah. All right, we got Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur and Runaways. I don't read these. I never will. Not really interested at all. But maybe somebody will. I feel like the old Runaways I might have been interested in, but not the new one. And then we got a pretty neat cover on Doctor Strange. But it's Mark Waid. I don't really trust his work these days. I don't know. Just me, perhaps. All right, and then we've got Shuri #3. I'm not sure who really asked for that question or that book, but whatever. Iron Fist trade, or maybe this is a book. I'm not sure. That's pretty cool. I like the cover. Penciled, written by. I don't know. It's hard to tell. All right. As Guardians of the Galaxy. I love the name of this. I mean, that's really clever. You can't really beat that. As Guardians of the Galaxy. It's on #4, so apparently it's going really well. And then we've got the Black Order. Don't know anything about this. Don't really care. That's just me personally. Iceman, Return of Wolverine. So I have enjoyed the Return of Wolverine. I read the first 2, and I might have the third one. I don't remember, but it's not so that I've just attached to it. So I mean, it's a $4 book. I mean, I could find DC books that I enjoy better. So that's where I am on that one. X-23 and Dead Man Logan, because Old Man Logan and Wolverine wasn't enough. We need a Dead Man Logan now. Not sure whether he's a zombie or if he's dead, or I don't know. If he's walking around, he must be alive. It's weird. That's weird. And X-23, I feel like is a great concept for a book, having her. She's a great character. I like her much better than Wolverine, but I haven't heard good things about the series. I haven't, and some of the clips that I've seen from her title just look stupid. I'm just like, it's really sad to see a wasted character. Exiles, Shatterstar, don't know anything about those. Deadpool #7, that's a pretty interesting cover where he's about to cut off Santa Claus's head. That's funny. All right. We got Weapon X and Weapon H. And Domino. If you're into those. X-Men Red. We're getting all the X-Men's. Mr. and Mrs. And then where I'm finally excited, the Star Wars. Although not these two. These are solo adaptation, I guess. No, it's Imperial Cadet and adaptation. I'm more interested in an adaptation, not as much in the Cadet. I'm not buying either, but all right. So this is so exciting. We got Darth Maul. That is totally awesome. Totally radical, man. I really love it. We've got Darth Maul is one of the best Sith in history, and it's just cool to see him finally get some love, right? So. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. And then next, Qui-Gon Jinn, one of the best parts about Episode 1, hands down. Again, also died in Episode 1. So I'm glad that they're finally doing something with him. We got Dr. Aphra. Looks like she's hanging off a cliff, and I'm hoping that she kind of falls and dies and never comes back, because she's a stupid character. I'm joking. She's not that bad. She's just not interesting on her own. Star Wars 58. Got a big cover of BB. That's a cool cover, I will say. I don't know the story, but it says, is there romance in the air for Luke and Tula? No, because Luke already has a wife. Is there romance in the air for Han and Leia? Yes, of course there is, because they get married. Is there romance in the air between a bunch of stranded rebels and enormous ravenous monsters? If they left it at that, I would have been like, that's really funny. But then they added no. The last one is a no. I'm like, you didn't need to reiterate that. We already got that. Whatever. For this one, dude, this looks amazing. Look at that cover. Darth Vader, #25, and he's on Mustafar. There's a lot of 25s coming out this month, and that one looks awesome. So, got superhero adventures, whatever. Got a couple kids' books. Spider-Man, Avengers. So, if you're a kid, there you go. And that's it. That's it for Marvel. They got some trades coming out. I'm not really doing trades. So yeah, pretty cool stuff coming out. That is a pretty cool Hobgoblin statue, I will say. But yeah, it looks like he's torn apart Spider-Man's outfit. All right, moving on to DC. First of all, Martian Manhunter. I actually have this issue over here, which is really awesome. I love Martian Manhunter. Is that one in here? I'll have to get to it later. Oh, it's first thing. So, the Batman Who Laughs. I couldn't care less about this character. Not at all. Of course, it's Scott Snyder. So, I'm not going to get it. I don't care about the character. Yeah, that's it. You know, maybe you enjoyed him. He was okay. He was good in Metal, but that's about as far as I care. I think he's too OP. I'm just like, this is just a Batman. Like, Superman should be able to hit him once and he's dead. Like, it's that simple. You know, he's not that threatening of a character. But whatever. I think it's an interesting idea, a Batman who becomes a Joker, but I just don't think it's really been played well. And I feel like one of those characters that's good in one story, but if you overuse him, that's when I really have the problem, because I don't know. All right, then we got Batman and the Outsiders. I don't think any of these characters are really big enough for me to want to buy the book. I mean, I like Black Lightning and I like Orphan, that's Cassie, and I don't mind Katana, but I don't really. I mean, I haven't really been wanting to read Batman lately, and I definitely don't care for Bat Knight, Batwing, whatever the yellow. No, he's what is he called? The Signal. The Signal. He's okay. I enjoyed him in his own book. I don't really know that I'd really care for him in a team book or whatever. None of those really stick out as to why I would buy the book. If it had been Tim Drake leading the team, I totes would have bought it. But anyways, we got Freedom Fighters #1. Apparently this is about people trying to take over from a Nazi invasion. I feel like there's definitely going to be some political overtones in that. I'm just like, I don't want to read about that. But it's Venditti, and he's been doing excellent, or did excellent in the Green Lantern series, Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns. So, yeah. And I think he's in Terrifics. He's one of the newer ones that's been great. So, I trust the writer. So we'll see. I don't know. I may pick it up, try it out. All right, and then we have Goddess Mode. So, yep, there you go. That's all I gotta say about that, which is nothing. Martian Manhunter #1. I'm so excited about this one. So excited about this. It says in the tradition of Mr. Miracle. Great. I don't like the way they're talking about this. It says, no matter what you know about John Johns, you're not prepared for this. Right. You know what that means? Oh, it's a mini or maxi series. 12 issues, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. But it looks like he's going to be more of the detective, which is awesome, which we did our video about the top 10 detectives in DC, which is awesome. That was fun. So go check that out over on the channel. New talent showcase. So when I saw this, I was like, this looks really awesome. That's a great way to showcase your new people. And then I looked at the price. $8. Like, $8 for a bunch of new people? Like, why would I buy that? I'm tired of buying $5 to $10 books. I could buy old books for like 50 cents to $1. Why would I want to buy new books for $5 to $10? Like, make it $2 or $3. That's one of the things that really made Rebirth so great, was that all the books were really cheap, but great in quality. So yeah, great quality and cheap price. But no, we gotta raise the price back up slowly but surely. Anyways, I'm not bitter. Sasquatch Detective. Never heard of it, but okay. Okay. All right. Adventures of the Super Sons. Yay. I love Tomasi. This series is great. Just great. Then we got American Carnage #2. I just saw him, the writer of this. This is the same guy who's writing Outsiders. So, I don't know. I don't really care for that at all. It's a Vertigo title. Then we have Aquaman. It's a new series, or new writer, and he's losing his mind and his kingdom, and he doesn't remember who it is. Sounds like another hero that I like that's doing that. So yeah, probably not gonna pick that one up. And we got Batman, Tom King. I'm pretty much done with Tom King, but I'm glad that at least some people are enjoying it. You know, I'd hate for comic books not to be good. This one looks interesting. Excuse me. Batman Annual number 4 or 3. The story is from the perspective of Alfred, and I think that's really interesting. That looks like something that I would really want to buy. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure, but it's not Tom King, so maybe who knows? You know, Batman King of Fears. I don't know anything about this series, so if you do, let me know because I'm curious. It's not something that I'm probably going to buy, but you know, I think it's pretty interesting looking. We got Border Town and Catwoman. Nothing really for that I'm interested in, but some people are buying them. Then we got cover number 4. That's Brian Michael Bendis. I know that I've defended him in a lot, but I couldn't care less about the series. Not at all interesting to me, but I guess they're selling it. Okay, this one looks cool. I had dropped Brimstone, but he's fighting Dr. Fate, so I feel like maybe I'll pick this one up. Although I don't think Brandon got it, so I might have to get it somewhere else later, or have him order it for me. We'll see. We'll see. This one I'm super stoked about. Part 2, Damage versus the Justice League. Looks like Deadman's jumping in there, and of course Superman is. So that'll be awesome. I know in the last issue we had him like throwing down with Superman on the cover, but he never actually met Superman. But it kind of felt like when Doomsday came, and it was great. It was really great. So it should be interesting. Should be interesting. And of course, with Deadman in there, you know that they're not holding back any of the stops. They're pulling out all the stops there. Deathstroke Arkham number 38. I don't know much of what's going on over in Deathstroke. This one I'm super excited about. Detective Comics picking Tomasi up as the writer, so that's awesome. I love Tomasi, really great. Not 100% sure if I really care about the story, but we'll see. We'll see. And then we got the Dreaming number 4. Not one that I'm getting, but you know, it was one that I was interested in at least. Electric Warriors number 2. I didn't have any interest in the first one, but there's the second one. Same guy who's writing Martian Manhunter. Orlando. The Flash number 60. It's Robinson, and I trust him. He does really good with characters for the most part. But I just don't care for all the powers, the forces that they're using. So we have the Speed Force, and that's really the only thing we need, Speed Force. We don't need a Strength Force and a Still Force and all that kind of dumb stuff. I'm just kind of done with it. Green Arrow. I've enjoyed this series. It's been great. I didn't pick this one up. I probably will later. And then we've got Green Lantern number 2. There's a lot of people disappointed with this first one, and as I was. And I don't know. You know, I might pick this one up just to see what I will see. Oh, it came out today. Oh, whoops. maybe I won't pick it up. I don't know. Maybe I got it. I don't remember. Maybe I did get it. I'm tired, folks. All right, Harley Quinn. It looks like a Christmas special, but there's 2 of them, so I don't know if they're tied together or what. But that's a pretty funny cover. Then we've got Hawkman number 7. This is Venditti. That's the one. That's the one he was doing, Hawkman. So where is it? Yeah, Venditti did Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns. Then he did Hawkman, which has been excellent, another excellent series. And he's doing the other series, Freedom Fighters. So I don't know. I might check that one out just to see what's what, right? That's a pretty cool cover. Did I do that one? Yeah, I did. We got House of Whispers, number 4. I don't know anything about that. Not really interested. Justice League. I'm done with this series. Brandon keeps forgetting and putting it in my pull list, but I just don't care anything about it. I love Tinian, but the story is just not interesting to me. Just not interesting at all. I don't really care about it, which is sad because it's the Justice League. It's got Martian Manhunter in it. It's got Hawk Girl. It's got John Stewart in it. I'm like, how can you write with those 3 characters and the Trinity and Flash and who else is in there? I'm kind of blanking. We got Cyborg, which I mean, it makes no sense for him to be in there. Is Aquaman in there? I think he is. There's no reason for a book with those characters not to be great, but I haven't enjoyed it. All right, we got Justice League Dark number 6. I am just about done with The Witching Hour, so I'm definitely behind, but I love this series. This series is great, and I love that Detective Chimp is in it. He's great. He's a fun character. We got Lucifer. Sorry, I'm covering the name. Not one that I'm really following. Mad Magazine. I don't know why that's in here, but we got Nightwing. I love the cover, but I just can't do it. I just can't. Until Dick Grayson comes back, I just can't. Why would you call it Nightwing if Nightwing's not even in it? Like, they should have just rebooted it and called it Rick Grayson. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna cover part of this because it's not completely appropriate. But we got Pearl, number 5, and another Bendis. Yeah, I just don't care. It says, here's what it's saying. 10 out of 10. It's good to see a writer really create something original and not fall back on the tried and true. That's Comicosity. Pearl number 1 is everything a debut issue should be and more. That's Multiversity Comics. Bendis and Gaydos. Interesting. I think his name is spelled similar to Gyarados. Anyways. Return to familiarity in all the right ways. If you like street level crime dramas, you will love this book. That's Comic Book Core. And then Gaydos explodes in this book. Comic Book Roundup. Yeah, whatever. Couldn't care less. I have not heard anything about this series. Apparently it's 5 of 6. Anyways, I argue for Bendis at Superman, but that's about as far as I can go. And I don't know that anybody really cares about any of his other books. All right, Red Hood Outlaw number 29. Guess what? It's guest starring everybody's favorite, Batwoman. Didn't her series get canceled? I think it did. They're just trying to keep her alive because nobody really cares. Here's one that I really want to get in, Scooby-Doo Apocalypse. I'm probably going to buy the trade when it comes out. It might already be out, but soon I'll probably be buying them because I mean, first of all, these frog guys look awesome. But second, like the idea of Scooby-Doo in a more adult-themed world should be good. I hope that Scooby is still funny. Scooby and Shaggy are still, funny. I hate it when they change characters too much, but there's some Scooby-Doo Where Are You? And they've got almost 100 issues, so that's pretty funny. Shazam number 2. I got number 1. It just came out today. I don't know why Shazam number 1 wasn't on this, but I'm pretty excited. I've heard it was really good. Sideways number 11. Dude, just an amazing book. Everybody complains about Dan Didio, but Sideways has been excellent. Nothing but excellent. All right. Then we got Suicide Squad number 49. I haven't been reading this series, but a problem with Suicide Squad is there's no real threat levels. Like you know that most of them are probably going to survive. I think as soon as you put like regular names in the book that would draw people in, you kind of lose the mystery of whether people will survive. It is what it is. Suicide Squad Black Files #2. I think this came out today. Yeah, it did. And I didn't really get it because I'm not that. All right, extra size issue Supergirl #25. That cover looks awesome. Just saying, just a pretty cover. I've loved this series the last few issues. We got Superman #6. I'm not looking forward to this one. This is next week. As much as I defend Brian Michael Bendis, I don't know. I'm afraid that he's gonna mess up. He's already messed up Clark and Lois. I'm afraid he's about to mess up John. So, not very happy about that. Alrighty. We got Teen Titans, also a special extra size, which means that's 2 books that are $5 each. Teen Titans, that's next week. No, 2 weeks, sorry. So, never mind. Ignore that last comment. Really great series. If you're not reading it, it's definitely one of the best series out right now. Titans #31. I'm a little bit behind on this series, but you know, I'm enjoying it more. They've got Kyle Rayner in here, so I'm excited. I'm hoping that means he'll stay. Maybe he'll be the new Dick Grayson. That'd be fun. We got The Unexpected, guest starring Hawkman. I'm behind on this series too, but I've enjoyed it for the most part. I'm not sure that it really has the attention drawing. It's a good series. It's just it's very easy to put down, if that makes sense. And by that I mean like setting it down and not coming back to it. And that doesn't bode well for a book. United States versus Murder Incorporated. No interested in that whatsoever. It's like anything that Brian Michael Bendis has created himself hasn't really stuck in my mind. All right, and the last one, Wonder Woman #60. The one with G. Willow Wilson. I don't know anything about her, but I haven't heard very many good things. So, I don't know. I don't know why Wonder Woman's holding a random baby. But, yeah. Apparently this is Ares holding her. I'm just going to say, I don't know where this came from. That's a beautiful cover. Beautiful cover. Apparently this is I was excited about this cover, and then I saw it was a DC poster portfolio. And it's Stanley Artjum Lau. And so apparently it's just going to be a bunch of covers by him. It's $25. Why in the world would I buy a $25 book of just pictures? Now, that's a beautiful cover, I will say. Beautiful. But I ain't going to buy a book for $25. And it's in this book for December. It doesn't come out until next year in June. I'm just like, why are we seeing this now? I don't know. All right, that's all I got. So those are the previews for DC and Marvel. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the few people who jumped in for a little bit. And let me know which books you're getting. You know, which ones are you interested in? Do you keep up with comic books regularly? You know, is that kind of your thing? Let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, we've got the new comic book giveaway for December going on. So I realized afterwards that we have like it's Christmas, and like we're going to be giving it away after Christmas. So maybe we should have clarified that, but it is what it is. So, you know, we maybe should have given the Christmas special away in November, so you get it during Christmas. I don't know. Whatever. It'll be after Christmas when people get it, probably mid-January or something, because we'll ship it first thing January. Anyways, so if you haven't checked that video out, go ahead and go over there. You can see and see how to win. I don't have the book right beside me, but you can see how to win our Hulk issue where it's Hulk versus Santa Claus. So let us know what you think, and for that, you just go over that video and it'll tell you how to win it. Anyways, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and we will catch you next time. Peace. Oh yeah, I always forget that this takes a minute.